We are live. They could not hear you until just now because I was still unmuting things. We are now live. I understood that reference. Kevin is about to trigger somebody by saying Misty Explosion. Kevin, thank you for the resub 20 months in a row. Do you believe in life after love, no matter how I try, you keep pushing... Oh, these are song lyrics. Alright. Welcome to the Week 8 recap of the HDL. The Week 8 recap. Welcome to the Week Egg recap of the... of HDL Season Egg. For fuck's sake, why did I make a hydrate button? Why did I do this? What did I possibly have to gain from the situation? Constantly coming in here making long distance calls to his girlfriend, who I am convinced is named Chuck. Yeah, the most recent one, he just named it my grandfather, but in Japanese. Like, it was literally just the same names as normal, but he put them in Japanese. Alright, anyway. Welcome to Week 8. Welcome to Week 8. I've officially lost control over my life. I've officially lost control over my life. Okay. Week 8 recap. I'm joined by Spooks, who's muted, Kevin, Clay, Wade, Sandy, and Sword. Alright. We're just gonna jump right into shit. First things first, myself against Jen. I'm going to lead off with Zero Aura. Jen's going to lead off with Blaziken. I immediately opt to Volt Switch into Slowking. Blaziken goes for Toxic. Somehow, this Blaziken at plus 1 speed is slower than a Slowking. It probably used Revenge. We will not know. Altaria comes in, uses Mirror Mood, which then causes it to use Scald. I use Telekinesis. Altaria then Mirror moves into Telekinesis. As I go for Zap Cannon for the guaranteed para. Donphan. I literally did that because I was like, I want a status so he can't so it's harder for him to Destiny Bond. And I could have just ran T-Wave, but that was just way funnier. Like, I could have just run T-Wave, but, like, I didn't have any reason to run any Psychic-type move. Or Psychic-type stab, so I was like, I mean, I'm gonna have an leftover slot. I might as well just have a little bit of fun with this. So, anyway, I bring in Donphan. I then switch out into Diancie on the Mirror move. Altaria switches out into Lapras as I go for a Rock Polish. And then the game ends. We all know what happens here. No. So yeah, yeah. Up next, Spatula against Kevin. Spatula's going to lead out with Fortress against Kevin's Zygarde. Spatula then immediately switches into Zarude, getting hit by a Glare. Here we go again. Switching into Torn T, getting a free D-Dance up for Zygarde as it then uses 1,000 arrows, doing a massive amount of damage on Torn T. Torn goes for Taunt before switching back into Zarude. Takes almost 33% from 1,000 arrows. Zygarde then goes for Outrage and just kills Zarude outright. Glalie comes in, Mega Evolves, goes for Ice Shard to kill Zygarde. Kevin then brings in Slurpuff, tanking return while also proccing the Citrus Berry. And Slurpuff then sets up a substitute, goes for Drain Punch, dealing over half, getting its health back. Substitute is going to fade. Splash is going to switch into Fortress, allowing Slurpuff to get another Drain Punch off for a little bit more health back. Slurpuff's going to switch out into Medicham. Fortress is going to use Gyro Ball, get 25% off, or your money back. It's going to take Fire Punch, barely live, go for Volt Switch, switching into Torn T, as Kevin switches into Bayonet, taking 61% from a Hurricane before Mega Evolving, gets hit by U-Turn for 10%, Spatula goes into Mandibuzz, allowing a free Trick Room setup into Gunk Shot. Mandibuzz is going to U-Turn. Yeah, into Fortress, barely lives a Shadow Sneak. Gets up a layer of T-Spice before switching into Torn. Bayonet is then going to go for Destiny Bump before getting taunted. Torn's going to go for Taunt, fail. Bayonet's going to miss the Gunk Shot. Then go for Shadow Seek for some chip before dying to knockoff. Clef is going to come in, getting hit by a taunt, so no substitute for Clef. Yep. Magic Guard, you mean. Yeah. It's Magic Guard because it's not taking poison damage. Yeah, it just doesn't take damage from poison. It's going to die to a crit return. Metacham's going to come in as Special switches into Fortress, which will die to a Bullet Punch. Keldeo is going to come in, go for Sklad, and Sklad him. Slurpuff's going to come in, get hit by a Sklad and die. And then Poliwhirl comes in as Spatula switches into Mandibuzz. Poliwhirl goes for Rain Dance, gets Swift Swim up. Poliwhirl then goes for Waterfall, gets hit by Knockoff, loses the Eviolite. Goes for Power Up Punch. Should have just gone for Waterfall again. Yeah. Goes for Waterfall again, but we all know how this is going to end, unfortunately. Polyworld does get the kill to bring this down to a 2-0 win. It was. I actually thought Kevin was going to win for a while, because it was heavily... Like, Kevin was heavily chipping a lot of Specialist Mons towards the beginning. Yeah. Up next, Spooks and Callisto. Spooks is leading with Whimsicott against Callisto Steelix. Spooks is then going to immediately switch into Quagsire, getting hit by a crit Heavy Slam for 23%. Steelix is going to take some Rocky Helmet damage before switching into Vaporeon, which does not care about your Sclads. Whimsicott's going to switch into a Toxic and dodge it, as Heracross comes in, taking 23% from an Energy Ball before going out into Talonflame, as Callisto goes into Steelix. Steelix is going to get 63% from Fire Blast before just one-shotting this Talonflame. Lopunny is going to come in, go for a substitute against a Heavy Slam, which is immediately going to get broken. So Spooks is going to switch into Quagsire, taking 16% from a non-crit Heavy Slam. Steelix is going to opt to go for Earthquake for some more chip. Quag's going to just recover, as it does, before sclatting Steelix to its death. Heracross is going to come in, Mega Evolve, go for Pin Missile, and kill Quagsire. Whimsicott is going to come in as Callisto brings in Incineroar. Takes 48% from Moonblast from full, very respectable. Spooks switches into Galvantula, takes Flare Blitz, bringing it down to its Sash. Incin takes a ton of recoil damage. Callisto is going to switch into Thundurus, getting hit by Bug Buzz for 36%. Galvantula is going to go for another Bug Buzz, because it's a suicide at this point. Get some pressure before dying to a T-Bolt. Lopunny comes in as Callisto switches into Vaporeon. Lopunny opts to go for Fake Out, proccing the Rocky Helmet for setting up Substitute, as Vaporeon tries to go for Toxic but fails. As Toxic does not work behind a sub. It's going to Sclad to get rid of it. Lopunny's going to reveal Circle Throw to get Vaporeon out of there, bringing in Incineroar, who doesn't get the Intimidate because of Scrappy changes. As Lopunny opts to go for U-Turn, lives on 1% and goes into Whimsicott. Vaporeon goes and uses Protect to just tank a Moonblast before dying to the next one. Meowstic is going to come in and go for a Prankster T-Wave on another Moonblast before going for a Light Screen, which does not matter because, in case it wasn't already obvious, this is Infiltrator Whimsicott and not Prankster, so it does not care about Meowstic's screens. Switch is then going to bring in Sevex, the Jirachi, who's going to get hit by a T-Wave before getting an Ancient Power and getting the boosts! He's going to go for another Ancient Power to try to get more, but it will not work. However, one layer of boosts is all this Jirachi needs. He's going to take a Pin Missile like a champ, and then just kill with Stored Power. Incin's going to come in to get rid of one of those boosts. However, Incin's going to take 24% from an Ancient Power, barely lives, kills it with Knockoff. Lopunny's going to come in, kill Incin with Fake Out. Then Thundurus is going to come in, as Spooks brings in Whimsicott as the safer play because Whimsicott can deal with the T-Bolt. Whimsicott takes 2 T-Bolts and then goes for Moonblast to secure the game. Up next, Kai against Yaroon. This one actually happened earlier today. I have not seen it yet. I have not seen this fight. So we're going to start with Wenyasaur against OU Slap-On. Kai's going to immediately Mega Evolve on a U-turn as Yaroon brings in Yelike Jazz, who's going to get Toxicked. Rambi opts to set up some sticky webs before dying to its Sludge Bomb. Gallade's going to come in, Mega Evolve, set up a Swords Dance, get hit by Toxic. Then one shot with Psycho Cut. Cobalion's going to come in before then switching into Gardevoir. Gallen's going to go for Drain Punch, doing 32%, getting his health back. It's going to miss the triple axle and then die to a Moonblast. That's rough. Although the Ninetales is going to come in, Kai switches in a very angry Rock who gets rid of the Hail, thus causing Aurora Veil to not work. Silvally Water is going to come in on a Rock Slide from T-Tar. As Kai switches back into Gardevoir on a Parting Shot, who's going to double into Alolan Ninetales, getting the Hail back up. Kai's going to switch into Cobalion as Yaroon goes for Nasty Plot, not risking an Aurora Veil in case of a T-Tar switching again. He's going to go for Moonblast, OHKOing Cobalion. T-Tar's going to come in, take 52% from a Moonblast before retaliating with his own Crunch. And then dies to the second Moonblast. Gliscor is going to come in, and it's gone. Gardevoir is going to come in. Ninetales opts to go for Moonblast, doing 45%. Barely lives a Psychic, but it will die to Chip from Sandstorm, unfortunately. Yeah. Yaroon has joined the chat saying, I needed the sweep. Lando comes in and goes for EQ, get rid of Gardevoir before switching into Silvally on a Rapid Spin from Claydol. Silvally going to go for multi-attack, barely not killing Claydol in one hit. However, this Claydol is now incredibly fast, but doesn't matter because it's going to die. Alright. I needed the sweep. I needed it. Moving right along. Snazzy against Sandy. So Snazzy leads out with Weavile against Sandy's Kecleon, which then immediately gets switched into Sylveon on a Focus Punch. Yeah. Snazzy immediately brings in Registeel, but like, look at the cojones on this man. This man just turned one Focus Punched, and just gave zero fucks. I just love that this man just gave zero fucks and immediately Focus Punched. Very beginning of the game. Like, I have to respect it. I have to respect it. Yeah. Well, it depends on the priority. Because Focus Punch is minus, what, 5? Yeah, because it's minus 6 priority. Yeah. See, the thing is that Focus Punch, despite in the game's code, Focus Punch being at... For starters, I think Tricky Room doesn't even have minus 6. Hang on. So... Yeah. So Trick Room will always go last. Because Focus Punch has -6. So focus... Let's see. Yeah, Focus Punch has a priority of -3. Unless it is hit by another Pokemon's damaging move before executing Focus Punch, in which case the move will no longer work. So yeah, in that situation, in theory, Focus Punch would literally hit before Trick Room is set up, because Trick Room has -6 priority. So it would literally go, it's tightening its focus, then it would immediately use Focus Punch. That is exactly how that would have happened. Roses are red, violets are violet. Neil deGrasse Tyson should sometimes stay quiet. Thank you, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Moving right along, Sylveon's going to use Hyper Voice on the Registeel switch in before switching into Rocket Queen, the Camerupt, who does not care about your T-Waves. Camerupt's going to Mega Evolve on a Stealth Rock, going for Earth Power, barely not one-shotting a Registeel. As Registeel goes for Sand Tomb before dying to another Earth Power. Weavile is going to come in, go for Triple Axle, gets a crit on the first hit. Camerupt lives on 2% before getting the kill with Flamethrower. Cursola is going to come in, set up a Curse, lives the Earth Power, and is going to get the passive kill on Camerupt as Kecleon's going to come in. Cursola is then going to use Strength Sap to get almost all of its HP back, because Strength Sap is a fair and balanced move, as Kecleon's going to go for Trek Room, turning himself to Psychic type before turning himself to Rock type. A Stealth Rock gets a Curse laid on it. Kecleon then goes for a Shadow Sneak, turning itself into a Ghost type before getting hit by another Strength Sap. Sadie then switches into Hoopa Unbound, who's going to get hit with yet another Strength Sap, allowing Corsola to get all the way back up to full before setting up another Curse. Hoopa's going to just say no and go for Hyperspace Fury, eliminating Corsola. However, Curse does not go away until Switch, so it's stuck with it for now. Gardevoir's going to come in, Mega Evolve, go for Signal Beam, and just demolish Hoopa. Kecleon's going to come into 48% with a Shadow Sneak before dying to Hyper Voice. And then the Great Scarier Ray of Cursola is going to come in as Gardevoir goes for Destiny Bond, dies to Hex, and takes Cursola with it. And then, yep. Also, Jeroen said, you see, I wanted that, but before I'm getting that, I need to book an appointment for my elated Specsavers. Correct. Yep. So, that would have just... Anyway, Regieleki's going to click T-Pull to 14% to Flapple, who's then going to just hit this Dragon Rush. Regidrago's going to come in, go for Ancient Power, gets the boosts, but it doesn't matter because it will still die to a Dragon Rush. I also want to point out, this was Hustle Flapple. This was Hustle AV Flapple. So not only was it Dragon Rush, base 70 accuracy, but also Yeah, it's base 70. So not only is this a base 70 move, but it's also lower accuracy because of hustle. And this man just hit 2 of them in a row. Sandy, Haroon wants to know where you bought this Flapple's contact lenses from. He's asking for a friend. Oh. I mean, even then, still, like, that's a hustle dragon rush. Moving right along. So, yeah, no, we gotta save that one for last. Yeah, so, moving right along, we have Tyler against Clay. Tyler's going to lead with Drunk Florida Man against Clay's Mawile. Clay's going to immediately switch into Outta, getting hit by a knockoff. Otta's going to get hit by a Sand Tomb before going for Draining Kiss, just to get a little bit of health back. Crocodile's going to go for Taunt, so Outta cannot use Wish. Otta is forced to Mega Evolve, gets hit by Toxic. This Otta is just really having a bad time. This hurts. This hurts. Funny Darm's going to come in as Tyler switches into Skarm on a U-turn. Yep. Golduck's going to come in, use Whirlpool to trap Skarmory. The turns have tabled. And then he goes for Whirlpool Encore. The tables have turned, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Golduck goes for Yawn. Oh my god, the tables have turned. Clay switches into Mawile because he kind of has to. However, Skarmory falls asleep from Yawn before switching into Crook, who does not care about Thunder Punch. Crook's going to go for Knockoff, getting rid of the Assault Vest on this Mawile before dying to an Iron Head. It's a trap! Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, how does it feel to have died in the newest episode of Obi-Wan? Yeah. It's very minor. It's literally just there's a random guy named Wade who just dies. Yeah. You would have thought. Can I just say I am sick of everything taking place on Tatooine? How does everything have to take place on Tatooine? Yeah. No one gives a fuck about Tatooine. Why does everything have to start on Tatooine? What? You're telling me they don't catch him? But why? Spoiler alert. Yo, spoiler alert. Obi-Wan changes his name to Ben? What? What is this Pokemon of which you speak? Does it have any connection to the Force? Yeah. See, my favorite thing is whenever somebody's like gets a case about like, oh, Ben Kenobi's like, joke's on you. I could be Ben Kenobi or Ben Solo at this point. I could be a Jedi or a Sith. You have no idea. Yeah, but like, I can't believe you just said that with a straight face. Like, if you ask me what my favorite Star Wars film is, I will probably still say Rogue One now, actually. I don't know. But, like, I really enjoyed Rogue One. Even though you knew they were all going to die at the end. It was still a really fun movie. Yeah. I mean, I didn't even care about the kiss. And you knew they were going to die. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. Let the Skywalkers die, damn it. Let them die. Like, that's part of the reason I loved Rogue One so much, was because it didn't revolve around a Skywalker. Wow. They literally should have just left it at 4, 5, 6. That's episode 8, is Last Jedi. No, that's literally what Force Awakens is. It's literally just a retelling of A New Hope. Rise of Skywalker is literally just Return of the Jedi 2.0. Yeah. Well, it's the only one that's, like, actually completely unique. Yeah. The one who used to be a clone trooper? Yeah, that's Finn. That's Finn. There's Finn and then his friend Poe Dameron. Yeah. Yeah. He does. Like, he literally tries to... Yeah. He literally tries to get out halfway through episode 7 because it's like, alright, I've done my job. I don't need to be here anymore. And then he tries to get dip again during episode 8 for the same reason of like, I've done my job. I don't need to be here anymore. I just want to live in peace. And the only reason he stays at that point is because he cares about Rey and he wants to make sure that Rey's okay. remember all the fucking Macarena memes about that traitor, dude. Yeah. Then episode 8, Kylo Ren just goes, lol, nope, let me just kill him off like nothing. And then episode 9, oh wow, Palpatine's alive. What? Yeah. I also love how, like, in the beginning of it, like, they wait until, like, close to the end of the movie before they even explain how the fuck Palpatine survived. They just literally start the movie with somehow returned from the dead. They don't even explain how. or why until like close to the very end of the film. Yeah, they had the audacity to try to kill Chewbacca. Yeah. I mean, you knew they would never do it because the fans would never forgive them. I mean, I remember in episode 7 there for a minute, they made you think they killed off R2-D2. And then it's like, well, nope, he's fine. R2-D2 almost died a lot of times. This is more and more sounding like some bad fanfiction. Shut up and make me more money, haha! Screw the fans, we have money! Now give me a plotline about Obi-Wan for some reason. But Mickey, we can't do anything with it. Give me a plotline about Obi-Wan! Wade, I never thought I would say this, but congrats. You've somehow created an argument in theory that somehow makes the ravioli theory more plausible by comparison. Anyway, let's get back on track. Can we get back on track? It is actually not effective. It's like, what, if your hand slips a tiny bit, congrats, you've cauterized your hand off. It's actually just like bad design. Like if your hand shifts even the slightest bit off axis, those crossguards are just gonna cauterize your hand off. I mean, remember the Proto Saber. Fucking just stick to dual wielding or double bladed lightsabers. That shit works. Like, not to be confused with a dark saber, which is, you know, it's like a lightsaber, but dark. Boy, you see, McDonald's is a fast food organization. You go there when you need to just feel good in the moment. So anyway, Charizard comes in, Mega evolves into Zard Y, goes for Fire Blast, kills Mawile. Golduck's going to come in, Cloud9 to get rid of Sun temporarily, gets hit by Air Slash for going to Whirlpool to trap Zard. Yep. Golduck's going to go for Protect just to try to stall out a little bit. However, he can't keep this up because of Toxic. Gets the double Protect. Zard's going to go for Tailwind as it gets hit by yet another Whirlpool. Golduck is going to die from Toxic Poison, but it has successfully stalled out all of the Sun. So brings in Flygon, getting hit by Air Slash for a little over half, setting up a D-Dance. It's still slower, dies to another Air Slash. Heliolisk comes in, takes 90% from Fire Blast before going for Hyper Voice to kill Zard. Proccing the Throat Spray. Dragapult comes in, kills Heliolisk with U-Turn before switching into Piloswine against Funny Darm. Funny Darm goes for Flare Blitz, doing 58%, and then dies to an EQ. Why did you, when you said Zard kills everything, you really weren't joking, huh? Wait, they want you to let it go. That's the whole last message of the movie. Let it go. Let it go. Shut up, Obi-Wan! You know what? This would make much more sense to you if you had enough midichlorians in your body. I'm not reading out the entire chat log. $20. I said I might. I said I might. I literally said in the chat, I may have to make an exception. I never said I would. No, I didn't. I never said it verbally at all. You put words in my mouth. I never once verbally did I said I was going to. Shut up. Actually, you put soda in my mouth. Okay, moving on. So, we have, oh yeah, we never really talked about this. So, Sev. Oh my fucking god, I'm going to kill all of you. Alright, so, we never really talked about this, but, Sev is no longer part of the league. He had to bow out due to reasons I would prefer not to divulge into just out of respect for his privacy. But replacing him is a third Ben. I am slowly taking over the entire HDL. I am Legion for We Are Many, and you have to accept that. Well, alright, you have to play with 17. So, I also forgot to. When? Where? Who? Fuck. Moving along. We have Benja Major, Benja Medium, and Benja Minor now. So, we have the Oakland Acrobatics against the Preschool Library. Ben is going to lead with Golisopod against Lady Gaga. Our first spiel revolves around, forgetting the name, Golisopod's name, Sandy warning Ben that Wade loves to calc. Ben responding, so do I. This is fine. Tyler then tries to say that his name is also Ben. Spoiler alert, it is not. This man is not a Ben. Do not believe his lies. Tyler, prove to me that your middle name is Ben. Birth certificate, driver's license, whatever. Or a credit card. It would be on a credit card, too. Just, like, blur out all the important info and just the name. Like... The burden of proof is on you to prove my name is not Ben. No, that's not how this works! It's not how this works. Alright, so... Golisopod is going to use First Impression against Lady Gaga, who's going to go for Moonblast. We have our next bit of info. Yo, that's my for all character nickname. And then, you know, the said Tile. Good old Tile Fox. So, you know, we've got all that spiel. Ben's going to switch into Porygon 2. So we have our things. My proposition of I want to make a podcast that consists only of the Bens, and we just always refer to each other as Ben to confuse everyone, including ourselves. Yes. Technically use the word of Ben in Dutch to I technically use the word of Ben in Dutch to introduce myself. Does that count? Oh my fucking god. Alright, so I've got Ben number 1, Ben number 2, Ben number 3, not Ben, and then Dutch Ben. 10. Well, then, we also have, half a Ben in fucking Clay. And then there's future Ben in Data. Everybody is secretly a Ben. That's what we've... Yeah, now it's like 7 3/4 Bens. But in terms of the actual Bens, there are 3. Anyway, Wade's going to go for Moonblast. And then follow that up with a Toxic as Porygon Z goes for Shadow Ball. Freaking I pop off over the fact that we finally have another King of Fighters fan in the server. Fucking, we need more King of Fighters fans in the server. I love King of Fighters. You're right, I would be playing KOF 15. And I can't play that right now because I'm doing a recap. Wade's going to switch into Mienshao, getting hit by a T-Wave. So Mienshao then goes for knockoff. Ben's going to switch into Mega Alakazam, Mega Evolve, Tracing Regenerator, and then For you keep forgetting me. I don't believe that your middle name is actually Ben. You gotta prove it. You've said your middle name's like 5 different things at this point. 6 different things at this point. Yeah. But it's not. Yeah, Peru. Yes, Peru. The entire country of Peru demolished this Mega Alakazam. Grimmsnarl's going to come in, go for a Prankster Bulk Up as Murkrow goes for Brave Bird. Switching into Lady Gaga, getting hit by Spirit Break. Lady Gaga goes for Moonblast, doing 54%. So this Grimmsnarl goes for Spirit Break. Bronzong is going to come in, going for proccing the weakness policy. Goes for Speed Swap. We also have, let's see here, our next dialogue is, let's see. Y'all nerds, Tyler, we play competitive Pokemon for fun. Everyone here is a nerd. Cannot wait for Hylian to read all of this out for recap, for real, no cap. Lamau, I'm sorry, advanced fellow Ben, it's fine. Who's Hyloan? Who's Hylian? Hyli Ben. That's highly empowered by O power. Very stonks. Yep. So Bronzong's going to kill, fucking, not kill. It's going to barely kill, or did it kill? I forget. Okay, whatever. Togekiss comes in on the Bronzong, kills it with Flamethrower. Big Dick B is going to come in on the Rhydon, switch in, Mega Evolve, go for Poison Jab, gets the poison. Beedrill U-turns into Lenny, who does not care about the EQs. Yep. And then Murkrow kills with Foul Play, as Porygon 2 comes in, tracing Prankster, which is actually bad for it. So I'll just go for Shadow Ball and then recover. Just try to stall it out a little bit. Murkrow does that. P2 goes for recover, gets hit by Foul Play, which does less damage than Brave Bird. So Murkrow tries to go for Brave Bird again, as Porygon 2 goes for Shadow Ball to kill Murkrow and then die from poison in the process. I am so fucking tired of this pre-arena. Beedrill comes in, getting hit by a T-Wave before killing Grimmsnarl with Poison Jab. Ben misses the Air Slash and then dies to a Poison Jab. Yeah, it wasn't gonna kill Spectrier, but it would have been the difference between a 2-0 and a 1-0. Yep. And I would like it to be known that I did finally get my post-game interview with Wade. No, you interviewed a Ben. If you interview one of us, you interview all of us. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Moving right along, so... No, but see, Tyler, your middle name's Ben, so that also only works 50%. He hasn't. At this point, I'm just fucking rolling with it because I'm tired of contesting it. You fuckers need to... I'm getting rid of the hydrate button. Stop doing this. What about me? No, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah, that literally said... Wade. Wade. Alright, so, moving right along, we have quite a few trades that go into effect. I have gotten rid of Dodrio for Pidgeot. I needed more hazard removal. This wouldn't have happened if Dodrio got defog. It doesn't. I still hate that that gets defog. It makes no sense. Yeah, like it just implies that he whips the cinder pillar or whatever with so much force that it's able to function as a defog. I just like to imagine it's like Tails and he just like rapidly spins the cinder block to fly. You gotta put it in before I'm done with this. Unless you want to use it for week 10. Yeah, no, you gotta put this in right now. Well then, yeah, it'd be after this, and then I'm gonna go to... Well, I mean, you can't even do that until after you and Clay have fought. That's the rule. You can't input an FA until after you've done your match that week. Yeah. 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 Wade.exe has stopped responding. Anyway, I have dropped Dodrio for Pidgeot. Spooks has dropped Reuniclus for Lycanroc Dusk. Sandy has used all 4 of his FAs in a single week. He has gotten rid of Camerupt for Sceptile. He has gotten rid of Flapple for Muck. He got rid of Hoopa Unbound and brought back the goddamn rabbit. And he got rid of Crobat and gave us an incredibly buff Dragonfly. And finally, here's Ben's team. Celesteela, Arcanine, Decidueye, Obstagoon, Lycanroc Day. So all 3 forms of Lycanroc are currently being used. Garbodor, Mega Manectric, Mence, Azumarill, and Golurk. Here is the MVP table for week... This is not week 7. What? For week 8. In first place is Nibiru, the Mega Diancie. We're back on the top for now. Until Spat. Torquasm Pony, the Keldeos in second. Hippo Roofing, the Skarmory is in third. OU Slap On, the Lando T is in fourth. Blue Beetle, the Mega Heracross, is in 5th. Pagadial, the Tentacruel, is in 6th. Lola Bunny, the Lopunny, is in 7th. Wait, doesn't it say on a sheet that he has Mega ZM? Yeah, that was somebody fucked up the actual thing on a sheet. It was supposed to be Mega Manectric. It wasn't updating for some reason. Mega Glalie is in 8th. Chew 5 Gum, the Regidrago, is in 9th. Plasma Fist, the Zeraora, is in 10th. Egg version 2, the Tapu Lele, is in 11th. Applause, that's Primarina. Did you... Yeah, you guys didn't... Yeah, fucking, cut it in post. Cut it in post. Fuck's sake. No, it doesn't, because I purged the MVP table because it's no longer in use. Yes. You didn't notice that until now? You could have told me, stop doing that. You have not told me that. I've kept doing it because of that. I've literally been purging them in case someone else decides to pick them up. So that way they don't get someone else's stats. For fuck's sake. Alright. He is in fact dead. Alright, so, Egg version 2, the top of the list is in 11th. Lady Gaga, the goddamn Primarina, is in 12th. Terrafin, the Garchomp, is in 13th. Solid Snake, the Steelix, is in 14th. And Young Deli Meets the Melmetal is in 15th. And here is the league standings for this week. In first is Spatula. Who was even remotely surprised? In second is Tyler. I am in third. Sandy is in fourth. Yaroon and Spooks are tied for fifth. Callisto is in sixth. Clay is in seventh. Wade is in eighth. Kevin is in ninth. Ben number 3 is in 10th. Snazzy is in 11th. Kai is in 12th. And Jen is in 13th. And finally, here is our schedule for week 9. I am fighting Spatula. Callisto is fighting Jen. Kai is fighting Kevin. Snazzy is fighting Spooks. Ben is fighting Yaroon. Tyler is fighting Sandy. I said no. His name is not. No, because his name's not Ben! Oh, yeah, that. Okay, yeah, no, but you didn't say it until after I brought up Tyler, so I got confused. And then Clay is fighting Wade. That's gonna do it for the Week 8 recap of the HDL. Join me next Sunday where we recap Week 9. Then we do that again the next week. And the next week. And the next week. And the next week. And then we're done. Because then it's playoffs. Every week is week 9 if you think hard enough. And that's it for the recap. All right, let's switch over to Mario Party now. Switch this over to this scene. That was thing that happened. That was kind of weird. It's just, Huh, it's weird. He got cut off mid-sentence there for a moment. I'm not entirely sure why. So we're just gonna, keep going here. Fine, I'll unmute him. I am uncomfortable! I'm officially losing control of my life. I hate all of you. I hate all of you. Yeah, so Mario Party. Who's in? All right, Mario Party Superstars. Multiplayer. PvP. All right. Now I just need to turn that on. I gotta turn on the perns. I gotta turn on all the perns. Stop. Stop. Actually, stop talking. Don't. You're doing a great job. All right. Let me just switch that over to here. There we go. I have a code comfy up for those who will not be participating. And now, that was a sentence that you just stayed. All right, so we're playing Mario Strikers Battle League, right? Damn it. I am the 1%. It's not... We're not doing this. Go... Just do friend game. Are we? All right. Create room. The code is going to be... Oh. Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud. All right. Here's the code. I'll put it in mod chat. There you go. He doesn't have the ability to add bots to the server. Still need one more. Nope. Well, I mean, now you've actually taught me the ways of button mashing. It's incredibly painful. I'm using it sparingly. Because basically what I've learned is because my hands are so big, I'm basically just burning the palm of my hand into the face buttons of my controller rapidly. Welcome today to elevator music. I just hope we don't get the fucking boat minigame because I can't do that anymore without just being reminded of like, hey friend, what are you doing? Look like a real doofus right now. You gonna stick around and watch Cocom feed, Clay? Alright, let's... Ready to start. It's your game. No. No, this is not your game. This is our game. Glory to Motherland. This is... No, my name is Patricia. Time for fun. Do you know how to play? Explain it! No. Hmm. Space Princess? Or wah? Waluigi it is. Alright. We did Spaceland last time. So, what are we doing? No, we've done, we did Horrorland. To be fair, I'm not actually the biggest fan of Woody Woods. Tropical Island? Tropical Island's fun. Everything is Arizona. Let's do 20 turns, bonus stars, on. All types. Let's go. I really hope that we eventually get DLC for this that adds in more boards. 'Cause it just seems like such a guarantee to like just like give us some boards from some of the GameCube games, right? Like it just seems so easy. It seems like a no-brainer. Honestly, half those you could probably just put into an AI upscaler and nobody would be complaining. I was gonna say like they did for Sonic Colors. Whang! We're playing golf rules, right? Playing golf rules, right? Playing golf rules, right? Why am I going last? It's golf rules. You know, I guess the real first place was the friends we made along the way. How did I get here? Sandy the Moon Bear. The end. They're in the hole. Bwah. Can I get a grande latte with breast milk? I mean breast milk. I mean breast milk. I mean breast milk. I mean... Mother, sorry, mother, sorry, mother, sorry, mother, sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Game! Back in the fish we go! Wait! And now I get an 8. Oh, well, same result. Yeah, we've seen how this goes. So wait, which side is Toadette on now? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Sword, we gotta take this one nice and slow, alright? Yeah, you gotta lean into the rails, right? So you see it? See a turn? Gotta lead in the direction. So here, lead in, right? And just remember to keep your thing off the acceleration at times, alright? If we really need to, we can brake. But let's try not to, alright? Just get it. Don't do that. It's alright. It's alright. I'm gonna just be calm. We're gonna get through this, alright? Look at me. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, so Toadette's on our side right now. Yeah. Oh, time to figure out if we're Clay's friend. We'll never know. We'll never know. All right. Banana. I got afraid. Oh god, it's a 50-50. Kill him. Kill him. Hello, I like money. Wait, no, I have to file my taxes. No, the economy. I think the best one was like when he did the first line, he was like, Clay is my friend, and then immediately counts down. It's like, blocking Clay. And then I was like, Clay's my friend though, right? It was like, motherfucker, best friend my ass. We still don't know whether or not he's my friend. I never got the opportunity to push down the purple at all. He was. Why are you like this? So he has to pay money to pass, but whatever the amount he pays, the next person has to pay at least 1 coin higher than that. So now the next person has to pay a minimum of 11. By item? What? Oh. Is that the... Shiny shadow. What about the purple ones? Wah. Yeah, it was a weird looking 15. Neither do I. Yeah. Oh my god, guys, we're gonna get bombarded by the ship. Who thought this was okay, guys? I'm freaking out. Who thought this was okay? Who thought this was safe again, guys? Guys, I'm freaking out, guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Guys, I don't know how I got here. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's happening. Right. What? I I I am uncomfortable. Ah! Yeah, I need like a technical difficulties. Please stand by. I am working on an intermission screen. I need to just like have that set up so I can just be like, yeah, 1 second, dead. All right, so chance time and give me money, please. Bowser communism, please. That's not communism. Yes. Spookses. All of my money. Oh no. Yeah. Ugh. All right, I'll take second. I lost 5 coins. I lost 5 coins. Oh boy. Weep. Fuck. No, stop. Slam dunk. This is stupid. God, I hate that one. That one sucks. So that's how it's gonna be, huh? He rolls a run and then I swap with him. Have I not suffered enough? I'm not even gonna mash. I'm not even gonna mash. Let's just fucking take it all. I have... Have I not suffered enough? Kevin is a bad man. While the wages investment in crypto did not pay off. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Whew. I can't wait for Bowser to take all of these. Could you land on happening? Can you land on happening and then also somehow give me 2 coins? Wait. I know what I'm doing. I don't have enough. I'm 2 coins short. Can I get a 1? I blame Kevin. This is Kevin's fault. For now. Towards 3. Truce over. Yeah, roll 1, please. There's a method to the madness, trust me. Land on the Bowser. Bowser communism. Bowser communism. Bowser communism. Don't be that guy. Just pay him the 1. Why are you that? Why are you like this? Yeah. So now the next person's gonna have to pay 4 or more. Oh, and it never goes down, by the way. Funny monkey. I'm saving it forever. If I ever end up stuck in front of a Bowser. Oh, no. Oh, everyone's controls are inverted. You spin me right round, baby. Copyright. Okay. I would like one of these, please. I would like one. I would like one. Guys. Guys. Guys, come on. Fellas. Thank you. I am doing horribly this game. I've gotten probably none of the bonus scores. I'm doing horribly this game. It's random. Would you shut up? No, not you, the fucking monkey spamming congrats. Do I want to be that guy? It's either that or a red space. I could. Then I could board someone to the other side. That is true. I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna have to spend 14 coins if I do this. Because I have to pay 11 for the thwomp. And I'm gonna lose 3 from the red space. There's also this monkey who just really won't shut up, so I'm really tempted to just sort of screw him over. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If it always let it go, my mom to pick the very best one, and you are it. That is good for me. Capitalist drone. Capitalist drone. Capitalist drone! Oh, for fuck's sake. Can you roll a 2? Hey, thanks, bro. No, this is good for me. Now I don't have to swap. I'm the only one on that side of the board. You know what? I'll see what I can do, man. Sorry. I tried. Up. Oh. That fucker! He put up both of them! At least I have this barrel. I mean, if one of you hits the green space and then I swap with Sandy, that'd be ideal. I know. Please no. Not in 5. Yeah, it's just them holding a map. $12. I'm not like you. I didn't increase it by a ridiculous amount. Really? For what? Just so you would end on 33? Fucking lucky number? I mean, I'm sort of convinced I'm gonna end up the same somehow. Like, someone's gonna hit a happening after you miss the star, and then I'm not gonna be able to get the star. Fuck's sake. Game. Not this one. I hate this one. Yeah. Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. But, no! No! You insensitive prick. It was a flower for my dead wife. I was gonna go put it at her grave. I'm not! In my pocket! I don't know. Why does nobody ever see the items we're holding at any given point in time? It was a 7. It was a 7. It doesn't actually hit it. He's hitting the blue space. He's hitting... I swear to fucking God. Come on! I just won a star! Coins mean nothing! He shouldn't have signed up for Bored Apes. It's on him. No, I was making an NFT joke. I wasn't saying be born. This is when we make fun of the NFT buyers. Fuck's sake.
I have some dinner for you.
Alright. I just want to get off the island. I don't know. Oh no, I mistimed it. Oh, for fuck's sake! After I I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. This is so stupid. Please not me. I just want to... Okay, good. I want to just get Boo, and I want to get a star. Alright, that's all I want. Except you could just hit a happening space before he gets it. He's not guaranteed that. Oh, come on, no! Why is it always Kevin? Let's see. If I remember correctly, Kevin, your first words to me this game were, and I quote, "Fuck you, Hylian." I mean, no, he doesn't. He's not guaranteed that star. You can hit a happening space. They're gonna be angry anyway, and frankly, you're the one who started shit. I was going to just leave stuff alone. I was willing to let bygones be bygones, but, yeah, no. You're right. I'm not, because I'm going for stars, not coins. And I'm saying that I really don't care. Nice. Yeah. You just take your thumb off the control stick whenever the car starts to shake. When the car shakes, it's completely random. That much is random. Hey, remember what I said about him not being guaranteed that star? How about that? I think that was like a very... I think that was diseased dolphin. So Danish people are diseased dolphins? Yeah, that's the Irish. What? Bowser communism. Bowser communism! Finally. Candy Kong took the kids. Life good, half wife. Kill wife. Wife come back from dead. Wife take kids. Regret. Dueling gloves. You can just challenge somebody of your choice to a duel. Monkey can't tell. He looks so oblivious. His eyes, he's just like, how did Monkey get here? Why Monkey have bow and arrow? Make sure to give them their bow and arrow as well. God. Wait, you mean I'm not supposed to aim for the head? You mean I'm... Yeah, exactly. No, that literally went down to the wire. Yeah, like it is not a big. It is a very strict timer. You should have taken the double dice. I see the future. Daisy's gonna summon Boo. Soul Rage is the perfect form. Go to the trucks, become a guy. I would have just gone for the guy that has more than one star. It's like 6. Oh no, that's a Bowser. I know! I'll be back in a sec. I have French toast. Wait, I swear. Which one of you did it? Daisy. Can you imagine? Bowser looks pretty different today. No. No. Bad. Bad. Go to horny jail. Only if you have the highest stars. I mean, it's not personal. It makes sense. It wasn't personal until you said, and I quote, "fuck you, Hylian." Look. That's not a yes. I've been robbed. Shit, it's OSHA. Give me my money. Give me my burger. That shoe's gonna give me service. What? Oh. Wait, where the fuck did I go? I don't like this. You even missed the boo. Sandy, you fucker. I am so fucking tired of Kevin being the luckiest man alive in Mario Kart. Mario Kart, yes. I am so tired of Kevin being the luckiest bastard. I am so tired of this fucker. I am so tired of this bastard. And he's gonna get like a good thing out of Bowser too. Yeah, that's good for you. Bastard. Spineless coward. A real man would have bid 2 coins. Damn. You're hardcore, bro. Monkey have home field advantage in jungle. Monkey like saying obvious thing. Karen took kids last night. Karen no come back. Monkey went to criminal justice system. Monkey got turned to animal control because monkey no have rights. Monkey contacted Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, that depends on your perception. It wasn't meant as racist. Monkeys see skies of blue. Red roses too. Yeah. Monkey demand to see manager. You have 4 stars. He's not doing random. Waluigi demands his rights read by his monkey attorney at law. This is a problem with the criminal justice system. Waluigi will go get his attorney, Kong. Waluigi did not have tax fraud. Waluigi did not have sexual relations with that woman. Waluigi is guilty. Wait. Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. What do you mean Waluigi asked the question? Alert you to a false sense of security. Waluigi does not want to hear this anymore. Gregory, have you heard of Get Me Out of Here? I love this channel. Wrestling's fake. Monkey in crippling debt. Monkey wanted in 13 counties. I'll be back. I'll be back in a moment. Just let me think for a moment. Psychic powers. No, now I gotta go get something to drink. Why am I on a team with you? I'm throwing now. I know, but still. He is in the void, I know. Yeah, he doesn't have enough for a star. No, he doesn't have enough. Stop right there. You illegally downloaded that image. What do you mean? I own it. Where's the deed? They don't give you the deed when you buy it. A likely story. You did it. Thank you, Sword. Oh, and I'm not going to throw, but if you want to wager 15, then sure. Oh, why didn't you say so? Yeah, but it's still like RNG dependent. Yeah. It'll rotate eventually. Oh, I know. This is intentional. It's not going my way. This is rigged. I'm calling Pokemon Showdown staff. I'm curious by the end of this to see how many happening spaces got hit. Moki need to make sure. Game. Don't look in the same direction as I do. I swear to God. Don't. No. No. I'm not playing Mario Party with Kevin anymore. Oh, never mind then. It actually has. Not a 3. Not a 3. Well, look at it this way. You're guaranteed to get it next time. I mean, it wouldn't be intentional. There, I passed it. You're in the clear. You can. Wait, what? No. Kevin wants you to land in the happening. Kevin's a bad man. Kevin is an asshole. I swear, come on. How many times has the Bowser Pacer landed on? Tyrone, what? You've been fed. Ah, you weren't supposed to see that. Yeah. No, I triples reverse psychology it. Exactly. What if he picked the bush expecting him to pick the mushroom? Progress. For fuck's sake. Why? I wanted the boo. I wanted the boo and I wanted to steal from Sandy because I've been like, here's the thing, Sandy. Now you're in second. Box is random. No. They just don't count. Because we were all off by 1. Oh, that's me. It's only 3 if you do classic. Alright. 418. Holy shit. That's 14. 14, 6 Bowser spaces. Sandy used 409 stickers. I mean, it says 409 on mine. All the rest of you are, like, chaotic as hell because you kept losing stars, and I'm just, like, slowly gaining every time. Yep. No. No. No, I do not. Oh no, my Switch just died. Oh my fucking god, Kevin! Thank you guys. It's broken. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys Tuesday with probably more of the Nuzlocke. Then, fucking other shit, I guess. Figure it out. Braid Shadow Legends, yada yada sponsor. Hit the affiliate link in the link down below. That's not a joke. We're actually sponsored. We're not actually sponsored. Don't do it. Yeah, the tapes of Fepsi. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Stop making me hydrate. Goodbye.